Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. It really does help. I know we say that all the time, but it really does. We are back with probably my favorite dungeon crawler, Wrath of Ashardalon. I like the whole D&D series, but this is the one I really truly like. We are back with adventure number 7. A map showing a secret tunnel that the monsters of Firestorm Peak are using to attack the village has come into your possession. You must seal the tunnel before Ashardalon rallies his forces for the final battle. Alright, so we'll be right back. Please like and subscribe. And here we go. Okay, we are back. And one of the things I noticed when I was pulling it out, getting ready for this, and I didn't pull out the characters yet, I'm kind of like, boy, there's not a lot of treasure cards left, and there's not. And because, I mean, that's it for treasure cards. I have a really powerful party here. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this all plays out. We are going in to find this exit, and I am going to try and go that way with the tiles. Who knows how it's going to work? We might have to be doing some stuff. But the good news is they get out through a secure exit at the Horrid Chamber. So the good news is I can actually get rid of stuff as they go. And here we go. We have our paladin, who does have a throwing shield, a +2 AC. While this is in play, attack one monster within 2 tiles of you. This action does not count as an attack action. Is that awesome or what? Has a gauntlet of ogre power and a vorpal blade. So those are the important stuff there. And here we go. He is right here, and we're going to explore. The good news is we don't get an encounter card, but we do, of course, get a... Let's make sure these are... And this is just the base set. I do have all the monster cards from all the sets as extra things, but they're not here. Human cultist. Oh, fun. I noticed this is not as well set up as my Imperial Assault. I could use the bases that I have though, but we'll go ahead. And we will also be adding on, if possible, place the top tile from next to an unexplored edge. So we get that, and we get a second monster. Smasher. He's an orc smasher. He smashes things. So there is our orc smasher. Okay, let's resolve these in order. Human cultist goes first. If cultist moves one tile of a hero, moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a poison dagger. We are going to have it go after the paladin because that's who's exploring. So here we go. Okay, he will go on ahead and attack. He has a +6. That will be a 21 total, so that will be an easy hit. He does 1 point of damage. And we get the poison buff. And it just dawned on me, I forgot to do something. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so what I forgot were the door markers. And we need to have the doors ready to go. Okay, we're going to take the Orc Smasher. If Orc Smasher is within 1 tile of the hero, it moves adjacent to the closest. Otherwise, moves 1 closer. So that's the good news there. Okay, we'll go on ahead and that ends his turn. We will move to the Rogue's turn. So we have let's see, we can attack a monster within 2 tiles, hit or miss that monster, place that monster on any square on your tile or an adjacent tile. Okay. Or we can attack within 1 tile, and if you're hit and the roll is even, deal 1+1 damage. So we are going to go after the Cultist, who does have a 14. We get a +7. That is a hit and a kill all in one fell swoop. And we'll just put the stuff over there so we know that it is out of the way. Now we get to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we get to move? We get to move 6. So we are going to move to right here. And we will go on ahead and explore. Nice. But we finally do have a door. So the good news, it gets to have a look. That's a bummer. I really kind of wish I would have gone here. Oh well. Because that would have been the right kind of move. Okay. So we go on ahead and it is white. We do get a monster, but no encounter card. A Grell. Everybody loves a Grell. Okay, so if Grell is adjacent to the hero, it attacks with hero with Venomous Bite. Is if within 1 tile, moves next to and attacks with the tentacles. And tentacles do give dazed. And it has a +7. We have a 15. 16. 16. 16 +7. I think that's going to hit without any problem. So we do get a dazed and confused. It does do 1 point of damage, but we do have the amulet. Play this item immediately. Okay, so amulet protection gives a plus. Oh, hang on, that's the AC. That's the wrong one. Bracers of defense. When you take, reduce the damage by 1. Flip this card over after using the item. Okay, we're not going to use it yet. We're going to use it when we really need it. So we will take 1 point of damage to Tarek, and we have our happy Heshkin. So let's see what we can do. We have Mirror Image, Hurled Breast, Shocks, Flaming Spear. Or we can use Arc Lightning and Hypnotism. Choose a monster within 1 tile. Move that monster 1 tile. If it ends adjacent to another monster, make it. I like this one. So we are going to use Hypnotism to move this guy 1 tile. Ends up next to a monster. Has a +9. Does easy damage. And he only inflicts 1 damage though. So that is the negative. It is only 1 damage. Now we have the question of how we're going to explore. Because at some point we are going to take... I am going to 1, 2, 3... depending on how it works out, I'm going to go either in these two places, depending on the square. And we are going to definitely do this one. So we are here. We get a monster. And we get an encounter card. So the encounter card. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. Oh no. Okay, so 18. That's going to hit with a raw 17. That is a -3. And a dazed. And confused. One, two, three. And then we go down to Heskin, who gets dazed himself. We are not starting this off good. 1, 2, 3. And the cleric. 12 plus 4 is 16. AC of 17. He is undamaged, but he does take 1 point of minimum damage. Good job, Heskin. That is really good. We will discard that, and we get the monster, a cave bear, who is going to run up and to attack Heskin. So, Heskin has a 15. The cave bear has a +6. If within one tile, he'll do the strike. Good news. He missed. So, that is the good news with Heskin. And we will go on ahead, and that's the end of his turn. Round 4. If you hit, choose yourself a hero, regain a hit point. Attack an adjacent monster, hit or miss. One hero on your tile. That hero gains a +2 AC for until you use your power again. If you hit, choose yourself or a hero on your tile. So we are going to go on ahead and attack one monster within one tile. If you hit, choose yourself or one hero. Okay, so we get a +6. The bear has a 14. That's an easy hit with a raw 14. Bear takes 1 damage. And oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to, we only have a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have to go here. We will draw a tile. And that, my friends, is called a dead end. Okay, good news, no encounter card. We do gain a monster. A Duergar guard. This is actually the best spot to have the Duergar come in for an attack. This is the best spot. If Duergar is within one tile and no heroes and an unexplored edge, nope. Otherwise, Duergar moves one tile closer to the closest hero. So good news. Whew, that was close. Because that starts, I've had it where I end up getting these sentries and you just get like 4 or 5 more and you're kind of like, we're in a lot of trouble. And if that happens early game, that is a lot of trouble. Okay, so we have back up to Mr. Poison, who takes 1 point of damage. We will roll to see if we can get rid of the damage. That is a no. We are dazed, so we can only do 1 action. Let's see what we have. We have choose 1 monster within 1 tile. You place that monster adjacent to your hero. Attack 1 adjacent monster. So we are going... Oh, he is adjacent. If you start your hero phase adjacent to monster, deal +1 damage if you hit. So it really doesn't make a difference, but we will use the Holy Strike. That will go on ahead and hit with a Cave Bear having a 14. And we remove this. Put this back up. And that is all that he can do. He is no longer dazed. He is still poisoned though. Or she, or I don't know. Whatever. Okay. We then move to our we are going to use our Tornado Strike. And let's see. Brew recover. When you or any hero rolls a 20, nat 20, flip over Furious Assault. Where's Furious Assault? Furious Assault. Use this to attack when you hit the monster. Monster takes +1 damage. Oh, guess what we forgot to do? We're back to the Paladin's turn. I'm sorry. We have to deal with the Orc Smasher, who is going to go after our rogue. And is going to miss, which is a good thing. We go on ahead and we have to have an encounter card. Lurker's Strike. Draw a monster card and place a figure on that hero's active tile and attack. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why am I saying oh no, you're wondering? Because these are Legion. 3 of them. So they are going to attack the hero. And this guy is going to attack Heshkin because, yeah. So, bad news. 18, they have a +11. There's one. That would be +11 be 15. So only one's hit our Paladin. And for Heskin. Is that actually... Oh, that is actually a miss. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the bad news is, while we have this going on, we had 2 misses. So here we go. All right. Okay, now we go back up here. So we are going to use... I am going to attack the Grell because I do not want to get dazed. Again. Or poisoned or anything. So I guess I'm just going to be willing to take a smash. So we are going to go after the Grell. We're not going to use Furious Assault. We're just going to use our Lucky Strike. 12. The Grell has 15. The Grell will then... We are no longer dazed at this moment. The Grell attacks and is going to miss. But does a minimum of 1 damage. But because it is a miss, there is no poisoning going on. So, this is actually good, but bad news. we get an encounter card. Surrounded. If there's an... Okay, at the end of the exploration phase, if a hero does not control at least one monster... If a hero does not control at least one monster, he or she draws a monster card and places it down the closest unexplored edge. Oh, fun. So, we go on ahead and we move down to Heskin. Okay, so we want to... What's their AC? 16, but they have a plus 11. Okay, we're going to use Hypnotism again. Arc Lightning. Attack 2 monsters. Each monster can be on your tile or any tile within 1 tile of you. So I can get rid of... But they have 16. So I need a 9 or better. Or I need a 7 or better, and one's going to attack the other and will probably kill. I'm going to go for the twofer. So we're going to attack these two. That's a miss. And that is also a miss. Good job. No longer dazed. And does not control a monster as of yet. Curse. Time Leap. If you are cursed, place this card on your hero as a reminder. Remove your hero from play. Draw a monster card and place its figure in the square your hero disappeared from. At the start of your next hero phase, place your hero on any tile. A Dragon Shield. Oh, good news. The Dragon Shield is not on a open edge because he has the same problem as the Duergar. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Okay, so we go to our remove your hero from play, draw a monster card, place it on the figure. Okay, so with the turn order, the kobold does get an attack. We do control a monster, so surrounded doesn't take place. He is, of course, going to attack 20, and that will give 1 more damage. Okay. Wow. Okay, so far so bizarre. And we will go on ahead and do Quinn. Attack 1 monster with a tile. We gain a hit point. Choose 1 hero on your tile. That hero gains a +2 to AC until you use his power again. +6. But they have a... Okay, I am going to attack the Duergar. That is within 1 tile. So it is a +6. Duergar has a 16, so 50-50. And that will be a miss. But we are going to move to here to explore. Bad news, we do get a monster, and we do get an encounter card. Hall of Orcs. Draw 5 monster cards. Discard any monster that is not an orc. So, I'm going to actually put this one back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. Oh, good. Smasher, Cultist, Legion Devil. Okay, I'm going to then put these on the bottom. I'm not going to actually discard them because I might need them later. So that's out. Orc Smasher. There we go. 1 Orc Smasher on the same tile. And now we get the Duergar and the Orc Smasher are both going to attack. Duergar will go first. That will hit for 1 point of damage. And 19 is going to go on ahead and also hit again for 1 point of damage. Okay, so these guys have no other special things that are going on, and we are at the end. I'm going to have a little pause here because we are at a reasonably natural breaking point. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Come back later and see us on our next part of the Wrath of Ashardalon. Please like and subscribe!